Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sara, and Pam today.
Look who's back.
Back again. We are...
Pam is back.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
We are covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. You can feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. It's a different rhythm now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And by Roopers Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at roopersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Roopers.
It's just us guys today.
Just us.
We had
a cancellation.
cancellation.
Just the three of us.
We can make it if we try.
We can make it. We can drink some stuff.
What?
Let Roopers drop by. Hey, you want to do that, you guys?
You and I.
You and I.
Should we do news?
Yeah.
She just can't wait to crack that.
Yes.
Open.
But before we get to that, why don't we take a look at today's...
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was out of line.
Isn't there like a lead into it? But before we get to Tasting Tales, let's take a look at today's headlines for today. What is it, Thursday?
It sure is.
Thursday, May 29th.
How is it the 29th?
I know. Where did it go?
June's in a couple days.
Knocking on the door.
I like it, though.
St. Mary's Health System experienced a cyber incident that may lead to longer wait times. The issue could affect phones, documentation systems, and internet access. Patients are encouraged to keep appointments, and those experiencing a medical emergency should call 911.
Lewiston and Auburn are 2 of 15 public housing authorities in the state that will receive a share of $10.7 million from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The housing authorities connect seniors, individuals with disabilities, and low-income individuals and families to programs that help them improve their quality of life.
Auburn City Manager Phil Crowell was named the 2025 Citizen of the Year. The award recognizes a person who lives or works in Auburn who has made a local, state, or national impact. This may have been accomplished through a lifetime of service or by a single deed, the benefit of which will continue to be felt and recognized years later.
Yay, Phil.
Yay, Phil. Congratulations. A reminder that the unveiling of the Muhammad Ali statue is scheduled for tomorrow at 2 p.m. at Mill Number 5. That's at 65 Main Street in Lewiston. The 10-foot bronze piece commemorates the 60th anniversary of Ali's win over Sonny Liston in Lewiston on May 25th, 1965. The statue was created by 73-year-old Pennsylvania-based sculptor Zenos Fridakis, who hopes it will serve as a symbol of strength and resilience. You want to talk about the weather?
Let's talk about the weather.
Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. Clouds may come or skies turn blue. Weather's fun with me and you. The sun is bright and storms may brew. Every day's a brand new view. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
We have clouds today with a chance of afternoon and evening showers. We'll have a high of 68 and a low of 54. A mixture of sun and clouds tomorrow with a high of 73 and a low of 52. Rain throughout the weekend with highs in the 60s.
Well, all right.
I wish it would rain every time the Red Sox were about to play baseball. That would be great. The Red Sox, well, they still stink. They lost to the Milwaukee Brewers 6-5 in 10 innings. They have now lost 5 in a row, and they're off today and will go for 6 in a row tomorrow when they visit the Atlanta Braves for a weekend series.
Oh, boy. Do you even watch anymore?
I do, just for comedic value. They are so bad.
Needs
Now,
material.
it's like, this can't get worse, can it? And it always does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it make you happy to hear some FPBs?
I mean, I'm not sad about it.
Okay.
I'm not, like I told you, I like sports.
Yeah.
I don't care about them.
Yeah.
There's
It doesn't ruin your day.
Right.
There's a rare person who gets to experience their favorite thing of all time happening and then being like, okay, I'm done. caring
Yeah.
about the
Yeah, like-
It's like, the Red Sox win the World Series in 2004, and Mark's like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm done.
I've experienced the ultimate sportsgasm.
you got
and-
what you wanted.
Yeah. Now I'm good.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah. Well, I want to hear some FPBs. Pam, do you?
Yes.
All right. They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. Oh, let's take a look at the FPBs for today, shall we?
Let's do it.
Yay! I don't know. Lisa Welchel of The Facts of Life?
Yeah, she was Blair.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, is
Blair.
that her last name?
Yeah.
Why did I think? I just thought her name was Blair.
She thought her name was Lisa Blair.
That's how well she did in Facts of Life.
I don't know. I do remember her. She's 62 years old today. Apparently, she was also a Mouseketeer on the new Mickey Mouse Club.
That's right.
Wow. Yep. And then Blair on The Facts of Life. And that's cool.
I think that's where she peaked.
I was
Yeah.
going to say,
Maybe.
anything else happen after that?
She did Survivor, the CBS reality series Survivor, which is interesting. It must have been like a celebrity
Yeah, it must have been.
version of it, I guess. I don't know. She tied for second place, and she was also voted the fan favorite and won $100,000.
Wow.
So that's not so bad. Not
All
too
right.
shabby, Blair,
Go Lisa or Blair.
or whoever you are.
It'd have been cool if like the Survivor was like Blair against Tootie against Joe
Yeah.
against
Mrs. Garrett.
Mrs. Garrett.
And Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie.
Yeah.
That's who I forgot.
Isn't her name's Mindy Cohen?
Yeah.
She does a ton of voiceover acting. So
How you remember those things is beyond me. Like, I don't know how you do it.
that one I remember because she does voices on Scooby Doo, which was like my absolute favorite cartoon. So that's the
Yeah, plus we didn't have a lot going on in the 80s, so
Right.
you kind of
No.
studied the intros and outros of the shows
Yeah,
as well. So you
yeah.
got to know everyone's name,
It
and
wa-
then you'd see them on the cover of magazines like Teen
Yeah.
Beat and Tiger Beat.
yeah.
You're like, hey, I know her.
Yeah, it wasn't like now where you could skip the end
Right.
and move to the next episode.
Yeah.
Like, you had to sit and wait if you wanted to watch the next episode. You had to know who did the voice of Shaggy, which happened to be Casey Kasem at the time.
And if you wanted to mute the commercials, you had to get up and
Stand up.
punch that volume knob.
Yeah. Yeah. Another FPB today, kind of famous. I don't know if you guys remember her. She started out early on, but was real popular in the 90s. Melissa Etheridge is 64 today.
How could we not know Melissa
Yeah.
Etheridge?
Well, some people don't follow that sort of
She's way more popular than Blair.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had
She's
some
great.
great songs. Yeah, yeah. What is that one? Come to My Window? Come to my window. You remember
That's
that?
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one?
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
Yep, I remember that one. What about If I Wanted To?
Yep. I don't remember how that one goes.
Oh, it goes like a,
It goes like a train.
if I wanted to. Like that?
Oh, like, I didn't know she's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of
Now I
course. No, that's very familiar. That's very familiar. when
I
you do
think
it like
he just
that.
belted out If I Wanted To and whatever.
It was Cartman. He did a Cartman version of If I Wanted to
Boy.
by Melissa Etheridge. She's got a couple of Grammy Awards, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, she's a big deal.
She's kind of a big
She
deal.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see, who else do we have? Annette Bening.
Annette Bening.
She's 67 years old today. Isn't she like, I feel like she is the sister of Warren Beatty? Is that right? Or is that Shirley MacLaine? Geez, now I can't remember.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. Annette Bening, very versatile actress. 5 Academy Awards, Primetime Emmy Awards, 2 Tony Awards.
Well, she was nominated for 5 Academy Awards.
Yeah.
She didn't win.
She didn't win all of them.
She didn't win any.
She didn't win any of them.
She
Correct.
was married to
Oh.
Warren Beatty.
Oh, she was married to. Thank you very much. But she has a BAFTA award, 2 Golden Globe Awards, 5 nominations for Academy Awards, a Primetime Emmy Award, and 2 Tony Awards. So she's one of the few artists nominated for the Triple Crown of acting without winning.
She's like the Susan Lucci of Triple
Yeah,
Crowns.
Yeah.
Do you think they care? Or are they like,
I don't
I
know.
guess at some point you're kind of miffed about it, but
Yeah. I think
you're
just,
just
to
like,
get people
whatever.
to stop talking about it. You're like, can I just win so people will shut up?
yeah.
Can you stop bringing it up? Ted Levine from Monk and Silence of the Lambs. He's 68 today. He's
Sarah, do you do a
it
a
again?
Buffalo Bill impression?
I can, yeah. He played James Gumb or Buffalo Bill in The Silence of the Lambs. It puts the lotion in the basket.
Wow. I don't.
Do you remember that?
I don't.
Well, I remember the
part.
line.
Puts the lotion in the basket. And he's very.
I think. All right. We'll go with it.
I don't know.
I don't think Mark agrees with
I
your
can't
impression.
do it. I can't do it as well as I can do the other one.
Let's hear
Mister, I don't want to hurt your dog.
That's it. That's it. You've redeemed yourself.
I feel like I need to watch that movie again just to hear these lines.
Puts the lotion in the
It's
basket.
so good.
Be the first time ever I watch Silence of the Lambs and laugh.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, that's funny.
You'll hear Sarah's voice.
Everyone will be like, what is wrong with you? Should I be concerned?
Maybe. Maybe. And rounding out FPBs is famous composer from Oingo Boingo, Danny Elfman. He is 72 years old today. Mark and I were talking before the show about all the many soundtracks that Danny Elfman has done, and almost all of them for Tim Burton. He did Batman and Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands. And
I mean, it's not a bad guy to work
No.
with.
Right. And
he has a very unique style. It's very distinct. Like you can tell, oh, that's Danny Elfman. Yeah.
I think if you're going to front a band named Oingo Boingo, then you're probably going to end up working with Tim Burton.
Right.
It sounds accurate.
Makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your FPBs for today. You want to take a look at some OTDs, Mark?
Sure do.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
16 years ago today, in 2009, Pixar's Up was released.
Oh, that movie broke my heart.
Yeah, that had all the feels.
Yep.
So many feels. Like I was crying within the first 10 minutes of that movie, and I remember thinking, do I really want to?
Yeah.
Do we really want to go through this today? It's a children's cartoon.
In my opinion, probably one of the top 3 Pixar movies.
Really?
ever.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, right up there with Toy Story.
17 years ago, on this day in 2008, comedy legend Harvey Korman died at the age of 81.
Bummer.
I
Yeah.
know. Remember Harvey Korman from the Carol Burnett Show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
legend.
So good. Always had the best mustaches. Good.
If you're going to be remembered for
Yeah.
anything,
Get
Get yourself a stash.
Yeah, a good one.
19 years ago on this day in 2006, Christopher Knight, who played Peter Brady on The Brady Bunch, married who I believe was a supermodel back in the day, Adrian Curry, on the second season of VH1's My Fair Brady.
oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
And their marriage lasted 6 years.
Oh, wow.
Which is impressive, right?
impressive.
For a celebrity marriage.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know, 40 years for normal people. 41 years ago on this day, 1984, Tina Turner released her big comeback album, Private Dancer, which included What's Love Got to Do With It, the title track, and Better Be Good to Me.
Better be good to me.
She took the world by storm when
She
that
was-
was released.
She was pissed.
Yeah.
She did seem pissed, right?
Yeah.
Like she was singing and you'd be like,
Yeah.
she's so mad.
Yep. She was, I remember watching, I think she had a concert on HBO or something.
Yes, she did.
And it
She
was,
had the dress and she danced.
Yeah.
She was so shiny.
and it was like, I hadn't listened to a whole lot of Tina Turner as a young preteen. And I'm like, my goodness, this lady is amazing.
Yeah.
Big hair.
Yeah.
Remember how
Big
big her
hair.
hair was? And then she do like a Mad Max Thunderdome
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, she was so cool in that too, right?
Yep. And she had that song, We Don't Need Another Hero. I think.
Yes.
And finally, 83 years ago on this day in 1942, Bing Crosby recorded White Christmas on a hot spring day.
As one does.
Yeah, you look out the window,
Why not?
see the sunshine and the flowers. And,
Yeah.
He's dreaming.
yeah, you think of white.
white
That's
Christmas.
right.
Just thinking, gosh, it's hot today. I wish it was Christmas and snowing. That's it, huh? That's some pretty good OTDs and FBBs. Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com. Well, since we didn't have a guest today, we decided we would go ahead and do our tasting tales, and we haven't really taken a vote yet. Pam, you know what we got in the furge?
I do.
Do you have a request?
No.
Pam received the delivery yesterday.
Yes. And I walked into
Why?
the podcast room and I looked at Mark. I go, we're in trouble.
Oh no. What do you have a preference for today? Anything?
I don't have a preference.
And I think Pam was referring to the THC beverages that
Yeah.
Roopers sent over.
That could be trouble.
There's Pineapple Express
And Blueberry Kush.
and Blueberry Kush, crafted by Baxter Brewing Company. Oh, boy.
They're going to be available at the Brewfest, I hear.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
See,
We got to go to
you
that.
even have Sara saying, oh boy, now. We all say, oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, it's a catchphrase for the show.
Well,
Oh, boy.
somebody tell me what they want me to haul out of this fridge. We have the Maine Wild seltzers. We have the THC drinks. We have a bottle of Josh. And then we have a Blue Hawaiian, which would require ice, I think.
I'm up for anything.
Me too. Grab and go.
Yeah, Sarah, you're the host.
Let me go see if we have
Hostess
ice.
with the
It's not
most
gonna be in that freezer.
This is good. All right, we'll do the Josh, the sea-swept Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Grigio. Pam, can you explain how a wine can be two things at once?
It's two different grapes.
Okay.
There's a Sauv Blanc grape and there's a Pinot Grigio grape.
Oh,
And they
I didn't know
just-
that.
They just mix
They
them.
blend them.
They mix
so
them
it's,
together.
it's technically a white blend.
And is that a pretty common mix?
I don't know really,
Yeah.
to be honest. But I have had this sea swept before, and it is delicious.
Okay, well then I
One of
made
my-
a good choice.
One of my faves.
Look at you.
Look at me making good choices.
Killing it back there.
If you need to buy a bottle of wine for someone and you don't know anything about wine, just grab a bottle of Josh. You can't go wrong.
All right.
I really don't think
Good
you can.
advice.
You like them all?
Hold up
Yeah.
before you open that. I haven't taken a photo of anything yet.
Can you put one of Eli's coasters in the picture? He emailed me and asked me what I've been listening to lately. And I just thought that was so sweet.
Did you tell him Marilyn Manson?
I didn't. I told him I'm really into The Head and the Heart just released a new album.
Okay.
And I really am liking that very much. I was totally obsessed with their last album, Living Mirage. Like, honestly, if it had been an actual CD, I would have worn it out.
Yeah.
Here's what we know about Sea Swept, which I think is a very cute name by Josh. It's crafted to be enjoyed while socializing with friends, which is nice because here we are. Outdoors in the sun, bringing a taste of summer to wherever you may be. It's bright, citrusy, refreshing. California's lightest white wine varietals, which Pam just explained, the Sauvignon Blanc and the Pinot Grigio, are two different grapes just blended together. And it creates a bright and fresh palate with citrus notes, and it sounds like it would be perfect for warm, sunshiny days. Oh.
Pam, have you done that professionally?
Well, is someone going to pay me to do that? I would gladly.
So it says here that Sea Swept has vibrant aromas of citrus and blossom with hints of fresh cut grass and green melon. And it's suggested that it is good to pair with, well, it doesn't really have a good food pairings.
I would say
Fruit?
fish, shrimp. Yes, and just like a nice kind of palate cleanser type.
Yeah. I think the bottle's really pretty too.
It is.
Everyone will see it when Mark posts our Tasting Tales photo.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. We're back together again. Oh,
Yeah.
that's easy.
That's good.
That's an easy thing to drink.
It sure is.
Easy peasy. We like
yeah.
that. It's again, yeah, it's for summer. Sea swept.
Sea Swept. There's places where you go, and I've always thought this was weird, where people would go to like a public beach and then blare their music.
Like from the Facts of Life, Blair.
The first thing I thought of was
so funny. Like blasting their music
Oh.
like, really loudly. I'm finding that.
must be the wine.
Yeah.
It's got to be the one.
Gotta be the one.
How are you guys enjoying the sea swept?
I
I
do
love
like
it.
It's reminding me of summertime. That's why, it's definitely good.
Yeah. And are either of you like typical wine drinkers?
No. Sherry drinks a lot of white wine, and I think she would absolutely love this.
This is definitely a very easy drinker, especially for those. I mean, even those that don't typically drink wine or are just getting into wanting to try drinking wine. This is a good intro. We were talking about what it'd be good to pair with.
Cheese.
Oysters.
Oysters.
Oh.
Anything white is like chicken and seafood usually is.
I've sampled a lot of white wines with sherry, like just to be supportive. It's like, okay, you're drinking some white wine. I'll try it and see what's so great about it. I will tell you, this is probably the best wine I've ever had.
Yeah, it's dry. It's like, it has some fruit, but it also, I always call it like a stony.
Josh makes loads of other types of wine, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Josh is the way to go. Anytime you second guessing, just grab a bottle of Josh.
And it's very reasonably priced, and Roopers has all of them, right?
And if they don't, guess what?
They can
For
get it.
you.
They can get it.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to buy some of this.
Yep.
You think Sherry would really like it?
She's going to love
Take
it.
the rest of that home.
I don't drink a lot of white wine, but I do really like this one. I have a favorite. It's called Frisk. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's a prickly Riesling, so it's a little bit sweeter. I bet Sherry would like it. But it's like a prickly pear, so it has like a little...
Have some effervescence.
yeah, and it's super, super yummy. I would bet Roopers can get that for you, too.
There you go.
Yeah, if you like, and I like my white wine to be super, super, super cold. Oh, they do have it. They have Frisk at Roopers in stock at their Main Street location. I love their website. It's so smart. You can put in whatever it is you're looking for, hit search, and it will tell you that they have it and where they have it. I love that.
Yep, that's great.
Super smart.
So convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're not wasting a trip. You can
Right.
just know right away.
Just pop over. And if the Main Street location's not convenient to you and you want it sent to a different location, you can even do that. Way to bring it, Roopers.
Pam, you had a question for today's episode.
I did.
What is it?
And Mark thought you would enjoy this.
I think
this
Sarah's going to
topic.
love it.
Oh, you guys have been talking without me?
Yeah, sometimes you leave and we're
like
here
you-
for like hours on end.
It's like you have a full work day here and I'm not part of it, you guys.
That kind of happens.
All right.
I was telling Mark that Kevin and I had this conversation, and it's like, I just want to put it out into the universe. Titles for your person. Boyfriend, significant other, partner.
Yeah.
Like,
And I was telling Pam that since I've known you, Nick has had like 4 different titles. So I'm not sure how to refer to him.
He has?
Yeah.
What are they?
He's been your partner.
Yeah.
He has been your boyfriend.
Yeah.
He has been your significant other.
Yeah.
And he has been your guy.
Yeah. He was probably my guy in the beginning.
Yeah, which is my favorite time because I didn't know. Pam's going to love this story.
I can't wait.
I had no idea the two of them were an item. So we had a show that I was on. It was up north near Augusta.
Yeah, the woodshed.
Yeah, the Woodshed. So we had this show that I was on and Nick was hosting. And I think I was one of the first ones there. And then Sara showed up and she was with Nick and Leonard and somebody else. And I thought she was just getting a ride from whoever drove. They carpooled. And I think it was a secret back then, right? You guys weren't really...
We kept our situation quiet for about
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the situation. That's his 5th title. He's my situation.
This situation. Well, I had just gotten a divorce in May, and he and I became an item in July. So it was very new, and we were keeping it.
So was
pretty
your
quiet.
relationship status on Facebook complicated?
We have no relationship status.
I just always thought it was funny when people like show
That's
their
a weird
public
thing to
relationship
put.
status, unless you're married, right?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
Even then, I'm like,
married.
whatever.
Like
who
leave
cares?
me the F alone. I'm
Yeah.
married. But everybody else where they're like single, taken, whatever, or
Yeah.
it's complicated. Like I'm
That
like,
is a
why?
weird one.
Just hide your relationship status.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
you can do
No, I
that.
never
We
did.
don't need to know.
Anyway.
We didn't. We
We
put any-
digress.
we didn't
Yeah.
put anything out. No, nothing.
So anyway, Nick is hosting the show, and I'm sitting at a picnic table with Sara and Leonard, and I can't remember who the other person was. There even another
Was
person?
it Tuck?
No, it wasn't Tuck. Adam Hatch was the other guy on the show.
Yes.
But anyway, so I have a big pet peeve about hosts that don't really know how to set up a show. They don't know how to talk to the crowd. They don't know how to get them excited about the show. And I just sit there and I stew, and I'm like, what are you doing? You have one job. It's just to
Mark's
like
I could do this so much better.
it's like, hey, everybody, welcome to the show. It's going to be great, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. Nick gets up there, and he's like, low energy, and his first couple of jokes don't land. And then he just starts apologizing. He's like, I'm sorry, guys. I promise there's going to be funny people coming up. And this is like the first impression of live stand-up comedy that these people have is someone apologizing. And I'm looking at Leonard. I'm like, can you get up there and fix this? Because
Can you intervene, please?
I'm like, this is horrible. I'm like, this is not how you host a show. And he should know this because he's been doing it for years. Meanwhile, Sarah's sitting next to me as I am just berating
Sarah,
Nick's...
I can't see your face.
I know. I am just berating Nick's hosting skills. Nick and I got along. I would say this to his face. And I'm like...
He was so upset.
I was upset. I'm like,
so upset.
I'm like, Leonard, he has no clue how to host. I mean, he's bringing the energy down. These people don't know what's going on.
like,
He's apologizing for everything he says. What is happening right? And I'm just tearing him apart. And all the while, Sarah's sitting next to me and they're dating and I have no idea.
Yeah.
And she didn't say anything.
I didn't disagree
Wow.
because he was right.
She did not defend her boyfriend, significant other
Situation.
Because
person.
he was right. Mark was right. That's the thing about me that has always been true. It doesn't really There's only one person in the world that I will stand beside who I will say, I don't care what you say or how you say it, you're wrong about this.
Yeah.
And
Child.
that's my kid.
Yeah.
He's the only person that I would ever lay down in front of a bus, in front of a train, in front of a bullet. He's the only one.
Yeah.
If you're right, you're right. And you were right. And so I didn't say a word because he was right.
And like a couple of weeks later, we had Sara and someone else on WIGY on the Breakfast Club. She wasn't a co-host back then; she was a guest. And then
What?
It
I know.
It was brought to my attention that they'd been dating for a long time.
And you were like,
and that's that was the first memory that popped into my head. I'm like, oh, so they were dating while he was on stage, and I was like just looking at Leonard going, fix this.
what is happening?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So that was the guy stage.
that was the guy. He's my
my
guy.
Guy.
He's my guy. I can hear you saying that. He's my guy.
He's my guy.
Yep.
He's just my guy.
Yep.
He's the guy that I hang out with. And then the following year, he became my partner.
Yep.
And then the following year, he became my significant other.
So you've never used the term boyfriend.
I do not like the term boyfriend.
Okay.
Because I actually have never, I mean, maybe
I've heard it.
I'll accidentally say it every once in a while with people who know us, because when I say boyfriend, I just feel like you're in 5th grade. Like, this is my boyfriend. I don't know. It just sounds so weird.
I know.
But then,
I don't.
you and Kevin have been together a long time. Boyfriend makes it feel like you don't, like, it's not a serious relationship when it truly, I mean, you guys are partners in life.
He's a really good human being for sure.
Yeah.
I just call him my boyfriend. Is
Your
that
boy-
weird?
I don't know. It's more than that though, right?
It is. Like he is my forever person.
Yeah. The other thing though is, like, having been married to somebody for 20 years, I don't see myself ever marrying another person.
Yeah, and I think that kind of comes into play too. I've never been married.
Oh.
So I think that comes into play too, and how you title your person.
Agreed. Mark and I have been together for as many years as Nick and I have been together.
Oh boy.
And I have a term of endearment for Mark.
Significant brother.
Significant brother.
Heard
Yeah.
that,
Mark is my significant brother. It's interesting that people do feel the need to put labels on so many things. Like, and that was kind of one of the reasons that Nick and I were just like, we'll just keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because we both
Everybody wants to label it somehow.
Yeah, and we have a lot of the same friends and a lot of the same network working in the comedy field,
Yeah,
and it was
I found that out the hard way.
I never wanted anybody to feel awkward or uncomfortable, like they had to book both of us on a show, or like he had to be included in something that and we did such a good job about it, so many years ago, that even still people are like, oh, you guys are together?
Definitely. Kevin and I had that conversation. We were like, are they together?
Yeah.
Are they a thing?
Is that a thing? Yeah. This has been a lot of fun. A special thanks to Roopers. It's the Sea-Swept Sauvignon Blanc Pinot Grigio. You can get that or any other variety of Josh that you like at Roopers. Special thanks to them for being our sponsor today. And along with United Piping, if you would like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, you can reach out to Pam Ashby right over there via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com. That's a wrap. Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say I have bitten my cat.